describe you my approach on a problem. If from last Codeforces dive 3, it's Codeforces 650, and also if we will have time, I also discuss my approach on the problem D from this round. Okay, what was the problem if was about? Okay, it is basically you have, I just switch a language. You have a nucleus assembly. Okay, what does it mean in our case? You have a string. You have a string, basically, random string, and number of characters in this string. It's like until 2000s. It's quite like little number of characters. Also, we have a random string, okay, and also we have some other values. It's just value k. What does this value means? You need to just gather some like nucleus assembly. What does it mean? You need to just form such like circle from these characters and like switch it, turn it in k symbols clockwise or counterclockwise. I don't remember. Maybe clockwise. Yep, like that. Clockwise. Yep. And that's all. Yep. And you need to find such sequence, such string that can be you can form from the string from input. For example, here you can replace. You can remove characters and replace it as you want. I mean, not replace, but change the order of these characters. And you need to find another string, which, if you can turn this string, you can form from this string a circle, for example, like string A, B, C, D, E. It will be like that. You form from this string circle, the first element connects with the last one, and after you need to just turn it in clockwise direction, and you need to get the same string. Okay, that's basically the problem. And how much you need to turn this string in clockwise order is just defines number k. Okay, you need to just make a k turns in clockwise order. Okay, and for example, if here we just turn this circle in 2 times, for example. Okay, this will be the place. There will be like one. Let's discuss the first time you will get something like that: E, A, B, after C and D, and the second one will be like that: D, E, A, B, C. Looks simple. Okay, but the solution we'll discuss. Okay, first of all, what you need to find, what you need to recognize is just when you turn your string in k once, when you turn your string k once by clockwise direction, you need to have in this position, for example here, was the character A. In this position, after k turns, you need to get the same character, the character A, in this position. As the same is for all positions. After k turns in clockwise direction, you need to get in this position the same characters. It's like, it's important. Yep. And what and this give us a key idea. Okay, how you need to use this in your solution. It's basically you can first of all you don't know you need to output the maximum string you can form, such as after k turns you get your string. After k turns you get the correct string. I mean the correct, which is the same as without k turns. Okay, and you find the maximum string, but you don't need from the for now when you solve this problem you don't know how much symbols will be in this string. And let's just brute force it. You have like a for basically loop, for loop. For now I just a little bit switch it. Okay, you have a for, and let's just here brute force the size of our resulting strings or string. Okay, and start from the n, which is given in our input. Okay, and it is the string bigger than n you can form from these characters, and it will be a maximum number. Okay, and starts from n and like ends until z size bigger or equal 1. Yeah, 1 also can be. And what you basically the string of which contain only one character is always possible, because you can like turn it how many you can turn it as much as you want, and you get the same string. Okay, it's like obvious. The answer will be 1 always, but we want to find the maximum size. And after, what you will do in this for? First of all, you need to just understand that in this position, yep, we need to use this key idea is that in every position after k turns you will get the same character. So let's just I draw here something more similar to circle. Okay, and here you know that after let just k equal to 3 here. After k turns, you get this character need to be equal to this one, yeah. But simultaneously this character need to be equal to this one, and simultaneously this character after k turns, after k turns, this one character need to be equal for this one character, and so on. I just end up this drawing. You can get something like that. Every character depends on another one, which form a cycle basically. Every character depends on another characters, and these characters all need to be equal as one character. Need to be equal to one character. No matter, it can be like A, B, or C, or something like that, but they can be equal to two characters, because if these characters equal to A and these characters equal to B, they have like a way, if in this I can say graph, but if you worry about graphs, it doesn't graph, it's just like connected vertices, connected points. And if this will be A and this will be B, it's like close, it like break our statement about that the characters need to be equal. Okay, so these all characters need to be equal. In this case, it's easy to check. How you just can to check in string s, which is input string. You can check does we have some character which yep, and for this is for size. For example, this is for size. Here we have like seven vertices, and k equal to 3. Yeah, and this is for size 7. We need to check: does we can form the string for this seven characters string? Does we can form the string using these characters from input, such as statement with k not broken. Okay, it's easy to see that we can just check how many for this exactly example. You need to check like does you have some character which is repeated 7 times here. If it does, if you can to find this character, you can just print the 7 as the answer, and that's all. But if you don't, you just move on by CZ. CZ will decrease, and you will find another. For now, you will have like, let's just here. We just consider for now some example. Okay, it doesn't be like but this structure will be the same, that you just iterate from n to 1 and check the statement about correctness of the k, and do you can deform the such string such that all conditions will be true connected to k, number k. Okay, for example, here you have a circle with six points, and you start from random points, and you know that in k turns, k, as you remember, in our case it's 3. In k turns, you need to just get the same character in k turns. So, for example, here you will have like these characters, and unexpected you will return in this case back, just in two ways, just in 2 steps. Here you need 7 steps, but here just 2, and this is okay. This just explain us that these 2 characters. This just means that these 2 characters need to be equal. Okay, it's easy. And after you just check to another character. This character can not need to be equal to this one and this one, but it can. It doesn't matter for now. For now, it doesn't matter. Okay, and these characters in k turns will be these characters, but simultaneously this character in k turns will be this character. Okay, these 2 characters also need to be equal of 1 character, but it can be b or it can be a if you have 1. If you have also, if you still have the characters a, and these characters, as you can see, will be in k turns equal to this one. You can just check it, and so and vice versa. Okay, and here you, for example, if you have another a characters, you can here place a. So I suppose for now it's more understandable idea. So you need in k turns the same character as you have for now. So you form such as like cycles. In this you form like imaginary. You have like circle, and you form some cycles. Of course, in the program you don't have like build some points or something like that. You just iterate with k, with step k, and always get the index by modulo of size, and you need to find such as cycles. Yep, like that. And after these cycles, you need to check that in each cycle you have like the same characters. You need to check. Thus, you can place characters such that in each cycle you have the equal characters. Okay, how you can do this? You can just form the map. For example, if you know from C++ map, in which one you will write char and how many times they repeats. Okay, for example, here int. Yeah, and that's basically it. You just go by the string and precalc this map, and after have to check does the size can be the answer or we need to move on. We just from the cycles we know it's well-known fact that we can form and we can for now just without calculating we know the formula how long the cycle was, how long the cycle will be. For example, if you have cycle of size 6, for example, and you need to as in our example K3, so you move from the one point to another with step 3. You know how long will be the size of the cycle, and from this size you can get how many cycles you will have. Okay, how to calculate? It's just the you can easily find how many cycles will be. It's just a formula KNT, count of cycles, equal to just GCD, greatest common divisor, and of this number and this number. For example, in our case, it's just size and K. It's just KNT. It's well-known fact. You can write about it like in Burnside lemma. It also use this fact, but we don't need. If you can also like calculate this using for, but if you know this earlier, it's also can help you to solve this problem. And after how long the cycle size, for example, here I like that cycle size equal to just size divided size of our circle, how many points in this circle divided by CNT. And with these two values, it's easy to calculate what you need to calculate. It's easy to calculate how many do you can form the string. Do you can form the strings such as you use only the strings from the characters from string. Yes, it's like already it's easy problem. You can just like subtract some values and get the answer. I just stay in comments my solution, and you can see if you will not to invent it in your mind. Okay, so that's basically it. Yep, such nice problem. I suppose I'm nothing to I say all what I want to say about this problem. Basically,